Good morning, everyone. Today I want to introduce our product concept called Sazon Saludable, a meal line designed specifically for children in Mexico between the ages 3 to 10. This product will offer fully cooked, ready to heat meals that are nutritious, balanced, and inspired by traditional Mexican dishes. The goal is simple: provide parents with a healthy and convenient option that still feels familiar and culturally relevant. One of the biggest unmet needs in Mexican households is time and convenience. Many parents work long hours and often do not have enough time to prepare healthy meals. Another major concern is childhood nutrition. We recognize that many children reject vegetables due to taste and appearance, so our meals will include vegetables in creative and kid-friendly ways. Our product also focuses in trustworthy packaging because parents are often concerned about artificial ingredients. We want to provide meals that are safe and reliable. Thank you.
For our Mexico market entry, we used the DRIO model to evaluate our advantage. First is value. Our healthy meal kits provide a convenient and affordable nutrition option which addresses growing demand in urban Mexico, where people want healthier options but honestly just lack the time. This clearly creates value. Second is rarity. While meal delivery exists, few companies combine localized Mexican recipes, nutrition focused planning, and flexible pricing. This makes our approach somewhat rare. Third is imitability. Competitors could copy parts of our model, but building local supplier relationships and brand trust takes time. That makes imitation possible, but not easy. Overall, I would say that this gives us a temporary advantage at launch. If we build strong partnerships and brand loyalty, we can move towards sustainable advantages over time. Section 4. Our main competitors include HelloFresh, Factor, Freshly, Fidia, and local meal prep services in Mexico. HelloFresh has strong logistics and brand recognition overall, but is more expensive. Factor offers ready-to-eat meals, but focuses less on customization, whereas Freshly provides convenience but limited regional variety. Fidia focuses on nutrition, but is more of an indirect competitor. Local services understand the market, but often lack scale and consistency. Our strengths would be including localized healthy meals, flexible pricing, and focusing on the Mexican market as a whole. Our weaknesses would be being a brand new competitor entering the market. The gap we can exploit is affordable healthy meals designed specifically for the Mexican region with consistent quality and strong local partnerships.
Okay. Our target market is mainly urban families and busy individuals who want to eat healthy but don't not have enough time to cook. We are focusing on major cities like Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara, where people have fast-paced lifestyles. These customers are health conscious and value convenience. Many parents are especially interested in giving their children better nutrition, so we include options that are both healthy and appealing for kids. The main benefits they're looking for are healthy and balanced meals, time-saving solution, homemade taste with good quality ingredients. Our brand is called Sazon Saludable, and our goal is to offer food that is healthy, convenient, and affordable without losing the traditional home flavor. We also include varieties such as protein meals, vegetarian options, and kid-friendly meals. The packaging will be eco-friendly, microwave safe, easy to use, and clearly labeled. We also adapt our product to the Mexican market by using traditional flavors in healthy versions, offering options for both adults and children, adjusting spice levels and portion size, and using local ingredients.
In section 7, we were talking about our sales and distribution strategy. There are a couple of different options that we could use between retail, wholesale, and distributor. The one that we have chosen is that of retail, with supermarkets like City Markets, which is similar to a Whole Foods in the United States, and more which offers organic groceries and healthy pre-made foods. As well as selling our product through local grocery stores, we will be promoting at events such as food markets, food shows, and fitness shows. This will help us mingle with owners and buyers who are looking for good products to sell in their businesses. In our sales strategy, we feel that Having a local native as our salesperson will be able to speak the language fluently. This individual will have good communication, be dedicated, trustworthy, have good values, and be honest in our businesses. He will help us oversee and direct our promotional strategy. With World Cup soccer coming to Mexico, we'll be using billboards, Facebook geofencing, and advertisement pictures on the side of milk cartons. These type of promotions of our business will help our consumers have a visual look at our products. With the success of our business, we'll be able to enter the grocery market to help children receive healthy food options.
Project 2, Section 9, Pricing Strategy. We have opted to choose our premium meal prep segments intended for middle to high class customers, which in Mexico usually includes business professionals, fitness and wellness consumers, as well as families seeking convenience through healthy meals. We have found some of our local competitors like Freshly, HelloFresh, and Factor. Now, these companies usually price their premium products at around $7 to $15, being Factor one of the highest premium companies, where their prices range between $11 to $15. They are one of our first competitors, and after analyzing and verifying costs of every product around ingredients, prep and labor, packaging, logistics, and marketing allocations, the total cost would be around $10. So our sweet spot, or the best prices that we would be around, would be between $10 to $12. If we go anything lower of that, it would destroy our margins and then undermine our premium positions, which is where we want to stay. Project 2, Section 10, Business Entry Strategies. After reviewing, we found some entries that were not suitable for our company, those being imported finished goods, as well as licensing and franchising. Each one would increase spoilage risk, raise costs significantly, and reduce perceived freshness, which is very important for our brand. Also, we would lose control of the food quality and the brand experience, as well as the nutritional standards. For those reasons, these two options were not considered. Other variables that are considered are, for example, local contract manufacturers in Mexico, as well as joint ventures. We also consider wholly owned subsidiaries. And the first one, the reasons for all of these, as we have better control of the brand, the quality, and the operations. However, some of the risks can be very high, as it can lead to very high initial investments, as well as conflicts with partners if we are working with different companies. This could also mean that we would have more dependency on partners. However, after consideration, the best reasons for us to continue would be contract manufacturers, and that it would be the fastest way to enter the market. It would lower the financial risk and test demand before scaling. Now, the focus here would be the branding as well as customer experience and marketing. If we are able to make a hybrid model between the keeping contract manufacturing plus build our own facility gradually, this would reduce risk while also increasing control. So this would also benefit our company because it would remain our the product fresh, the quality would always be high, the consistency would continue being uh, premium, and also just continue with our premium experiences.
Good day. I'll present section 11 about risk mitigation. The entry strategy into Mexico with kids, meal kits, and frozen meal kits carries risks related to consumer acceptance, affordability, logistics, regulation, competition, and trust. By localizing product design, tiering pricing, strengthening supply chains, ensuring compliance, differentiating against competitors, and building nutritional credibility, these risks can be mitigated. A phased rollout with pilot testing will allow discovery driven adjustments before scaling nationwide. Most critical risks, that is, market acceptance, affordability, and cold chain logistics. Mitigation approach, localize product design, tire pricing, strengthen supply chains, ensure compliance, and build brand trust. Execution strategy, begin with pilot launches in urban centers, validate assumptions, and scale gradually.
Human resource staffing policy, ethnocentric approach, pros, strong quality control, consistent brand identity, easier communication with headquarters, cons, poor understanding of local culture, lower acceptance by parents, missed local insights, polycentric approach, pros, deep understanding of local culture, better product market fit, stronger trust with parents, better adaptation to health trends in Mexico, cons, less control from headquarters, potential communication gaps, limited global integration, genocentric approach, pros, access to better talent globally, balanced global local perspective, strong long term growth strategy, cons, expensive and complex, harder to implement for a small or growing company, coordination challenge, maybe overkill at each stage. Best approach for our company is polycentric because our business success depends on understanding Mexico children's eating habits, designing appealing, practical launch kits, building trust with parents, adaptation to local health concerns, obesity and diabetes.
Section 12, Sourcing and Logistics Plan. Imports into Mexico. For this entry strategy, the company will assemble and package meals in Mexico to align with local tastes and reduce costs. However, several items will need to be imported. That is, component parts, specialized packaging containers, microwave safe trays with sealing film, ingredients, certain nutritional supplements, fortified powders, vitamins not widely available in Mexico, equipment, food processing and sealing machinery for meal kit assembly. Finished meals will be produced in Mexico using a mix of local ingredients, that is, traditional Mexican dishes and imported components. Import tariffs according to the WTO tariff database. Mexico membership in USMCA means imports from US and Canada are tariff-free, making North American suppliers highly attractive. Then prospective supplier should be Sealed A Corporation Packaging Solutions.
Now I will explain our proposed compensation package for local managers in Mexico, designed to be both competitive and aligned with the local market. The purpose of this plan is to attract strong leadership, motivate performance, and ensure long term retention. First, we have established a base salary, structured in Mexican pesos, depending on role responsibilities, company size, and location. For our general manager, operation manager, and other key positions. Next, we include an annual performance bonus between 10 and 25% of base salary. Healthcare is another major component. All employees will receive mandatory IMSS, but also private medical insurance, including dental and vision coverage. In addition, we offer paid vacation. And finally, group, we propose profit sharing, which is common in Mexico. Overall, this compensation plan supports employee satisfaction, builds loyalty, and ensures strong management performance in the Mexican market. Thank you.